A Zen master received a university professor who came to inquire about Zen. The master served tea. He poured his visitor's cup full and then kept on pouring. The professor watched the overflow until he no longer could restrain himself. It is overfull. No more will go in. Like this cup, the master said, you are full of your own opinions and speculations. How can I show you Zen until you first empty your cup? A rich man asked Sengai to write something for the continued prosperity of his family, so that it might be treasured from generation to generation. Sengai obtained a large sheet of paper and wrote, "Father dies, son dies, grandson dies." The rich man became angry. "I asked you to write something for the happiness of my family. Why do you make such a joke as this?" "No joke is intended," explained Sengai. "If before you yourself die, your son should die, this would grieve you greatly. If your grandson should pass away before your son, both of you would be broken-hearted. If your family, generation after generation, passes away in the order I have named, it will be the natural course of life. I call this real prosperity." One day, a young student of Zen came to his master and said, "I have attained enlightenment. I realize the mind, Buddha, all sentient beings, after all, do not exist. The true nature of phenomena is emptiness. There is no realization, no delusion, no sage, no mediocrity. There is no giving and nothing to be received." The master, who was smoking quietly, said nothing. Suddenly, he whacked the student on the head with his bamboo pipe. This made the youth quite angry. "If nothing exists," asked the master, "where does this anger come from?" Joshu began the study of Zen when he was 60 years old and continued until he was 80, when he realized Zen. He taught from the age of 80 until he was 120. A student once asked him, "If I haven't anything in my mind, what shall I do?" Joshu replied, "Throw it out." "But if I haven't anything, how can I throw it out?" continued the questioner. "Well," said Joshu, "then carry it out."